Hey everyone, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Della Will, and this is episode. Sorry that I'm late. Just have to make sure my guest is ready. So let's get it started. So tonight, I got my special guest by the name of Miss Arnisha. Been knowing her for some years, and we're gonna chop it up and have a good time. Yeah, before, make sure y'all go hit like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and the link will be in the bio. But yeah, um, just been having a good time, just working like crazy, trying to get this mixtape together. Just been grinding and just been enjoying it, and just making sure that the show stay above float. Got a lot of guests coming, a lot of recurring guests is coming, so God is good. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for her to get in here. So, but yeah, I'm just ready to have a good time and stuff like that. Yeah, just my camera. Okay, I see somebody. Okay, there she is. What up?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Tired?
I know, right?
So, I had a long day.
Really? I think
Yeah,
I did too. I was trying to catch me a little shut eye before I got on here.
yeah. I wish I could say that, but if I'm dozing off or whatever, forgive me. I had just got off work, so I had to hurry up and get ready and come up here, you know.
Okay, don't feel bad. I'm putting groceries up and stuff.
Yeah, so welcome to the show. First time guest.
Yes, it's nice being on here, and we go way back from Delta College.
Oh yeah, I'm a dropout, but a lot of people.
Hey, look, I ain't finished, but look, I'm going back. No, I'm back. I'm going back now.
Oh, it's all good. We we got a fabulous over here, so you good.
See, no. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry, y'all.
no, you good. I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna edit that out. But but, but yeah,
Now you see how when I was just on here, they weren't bothering me. Soon as
oh,
I started talking, they heard another voice.
kids. It's all good. I ain't
Right,
tripping.
right. So yes, I am a first time guest though. Yes, I am. So
Yeah, it has shocked me because like you reached out to me and I was like, where she really want to come up on here? Like she really be paying attention?
yeah, I be watching your show sometimes. I don't be doing nothing. I be at home bored. I don't be doing nothing, but sometimes I be scrolling through, looking at stuff. You be talking about some interesting stuff, and you was talking about some. I can't think. I think it was something about this boy. He was a black boy. I don't know if he got killed or something happened to him, but I found that kind of interesting. I gotta like go back on it and remember what it was. But yes, I do be paying attention because some of the stuff you be talking about, I ain't know. Like I ain't learned that in school.
Oh, that's sure. I didn't learn that in school either, thanks to Saginaw Public Schools. But yeah, I just had to discuss it. I think you was talking about the dude that got lynched. I think that's what you was
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
exactly who it was. Yeah, that's exactly who it was. I couldn't remember what was the problem or whatever, but yes, that's the one.
Yeah, it's it's crazy because I met his mom. I had talked to his mother
Oh,
because
really?
yes, because I was pretty much the only person that's been talking about it that made it on YouTube,
Okay.
and she found my video, and I had reached out to her and just told her who I was and stuff like that, and what I do, and she said that she would love to come on the show, but they still covering the investigation about it.
Right.
But that really like affected me because you know we go through so much, and they still doing these dirty things to us, and it just feel like it's no justice.
Right. I'm
So,
sorry.
oh you,
But go.
oh you all good. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. So the best thing that we can do is just spread awareness and make sure his story get across because he was a good kid. Because you know they love to paint all of us as thugs and criminals. So I have to make sure that I did my part by having a platform and just letting everybody know that this can be your son, this can be your brother, this can be your even your father if you're not careful with not knowing the history behind these particular things and
So,
atrocities.
how did you find out about him? Like, how did you find out about the situation?
Um, Instagram,
Okay.
because I was reading it and I was thinking like it was like some years ago, but this happened this year. So I had to make sure that I said my just due and just bring the public into the forefront about it because they haven't made national attention, which needs to make national attention. But it's
Right.
just they pick and choose when the news spread and stuff. So I just had to say something. You know me. You know me.
Right. Right. Right.
But I just, I just really care about our people. Like, even though, we have our moments, we have our differences and our problems amongst each other, but we just need to all come together and just really need to stick together,
Right.
not just on some partying and fighting, but actually have a plan,
Right.
do it economically, support each other.
Right. Right.
So that's what I um, did, and that's how I found out.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I had never heard about that situation ever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm getting back to the history stuff. I got some nice stuff to talk about, but I just love to do it because um, a lot of people don't really be knowing the stuff I be talking about or
Right.
that I be uncovering, and
Right.
I just feel like it's my responsibility because people just be like, "Man, you be speaking about some depressed stuff. Like we've been through a lot of shit."
What? No, my
I'm like, "What you
God.
want me to talk about? Like, um I'm not here to entertain people. I'm here to bring the news, you know what I'm saying, or the history, because we have to know these things in order to pass these things out to our children because they trying to get rid of Black history in the public schools.
Yeah, yeah, they are, and it's a lot of stuff that that you don't see in Black history books, or it's stuff that I learned just by Googling stuff. And I'm like, dang, why we never learned about this in school? And why am I today's years old learning about this stuff? So I feel you on that. I feel you on that. It's a lot of stuff that went on that we do not know about. Like they kept it real hidden and quiet. And I'm like, wow, I'm just not finding stuff out. It's like, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff that I find out, I don't like to talk about it because it's heartbreaking because they lied.
Mhm.
They lied to us about, first of all, who we are and where we came from. And we've been here. We've been here this whole entire time
Mhm.
as a race of people. But they really made us believe that we was from somewhere else. So they can have us focus on over there instead of
Right.
focusing over here,
Right.
which we ain't never left. We didn't get brought here.
Right.
They actually took some of us out of here
Mhm.
and transported us to Africa.
We as Black people, we have had a hard life. Yes, we have.
Hmm.
But it
Yeah.
doesn't have to continue.
No.
Um,
No.
it's got to stop somewhere. You feel me? Like we do got to do better as Black people. We do. Like we need to stick together more.
Yeah.
So I
And
agree with you on that.
but to be honest, and on some real shit, it's gonna take a natural disaster, or it's gonna take something huge for all of us to wake up and really get on the same page.
Well, honestly, don't take this as a joke. I thought I thought the brawl was gonna bring us together.
I mean, it did, but
It
nothing happened
did
after
not
that.
all the way though. But thumbs up to those folks down there in Alabama. Like for real, they did that. Like, yes, they did that.
Yeah. So what do I pretty much like tell you and everybody that we've been doing that? That's why the Civil War happened
Uh-huh.
because we was winning.
Right.
We was kicking their ass, and
Uh-huh.
that's why the Civil War happened
Uh-huh.
because people don't know about the Gullah Wars. The Gullah Wars lasted for pretty much over 30 years,
Right.
and they don't reveal that because they want us to pretty much to be inferior while they be superior.
Right.
Because I just was like, this don't sound right. So you have both the North and the South fighting to free the slaves, but everybody who was black wasn't slaves. There were black slave owners as well. So,
Yes, there was.
hmm
There was. I know for a fact. I ain't gonna, go off into detail, but yes, there was.
no, you are good, but I just like to teach. So I
Yeah.
was just teach here and there, but I know that this is your interview, so
No, it's
don't want to
all to
hog
the good. I'm going with the flow. This is my first interview for real, for real. So like I'm kind of nervous, but like
it.
I'm not nervous because like what you talking about is interesting to me. So like, you know,
No, I just like to teach.
right.
That's just I'm very passionate about it. But what I tell everyone about like this country history and stuff like that is that there were a lot of things to happen with law to make us where we at today. Because everybody else knows where they come from, they know their lineage, and they know um just far as like their family tree and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it was just a whole lot of people that were immigrants that created these falsified DNA tests, and they made us believe that we was from somewhere else, so
Right.
they could take our land and take the generational wealth. So that's why I have been doing my family tree, and I was so shocked and so like wowed to the stuff that me and my cousin been uncovering.
Mhm.
Because once you know who you are, nobody can tell you who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just advise everybody to do that. Even if you don't care about it, but I just figured that we should all like know where we come from, because there's gonna be some things that
Mhm.
we're gonna find that's gonna be staggering. So
Mhm. Yeah, know who your folks are. Yes, I agree with you on that.
yeah, because we got to, because I already think that we are ignorant, we are illiterate, we all just drink, smoke, fight, just do all this crazy things, but a lot of us are very intellectual people.
Right.
So, but yeah, but yeah,
Y'all are embarrassing.
no, it's all good. It's all good.
They screaming and yelling like they is crazy.
But yeah,
My bag,
so
yo, I have to go to another spot, a quiet place in my house. I'm sorry.
no, you good. No, you good. So how things are with you now? Like we haven't spoken in years, so I wanted to, you know.
Well, um, honestly, I'm in a good space right now because I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I was real fucked up. I've been married for like 3 years, and I have been going through some shit with being married, and like I had to real. This gonna go into what we about to talk about, what you contacted me about. So listen,
Uh-huh.
this goes into mental health.
Mhm.
Your mental health is very important. Do not let nobody, I mean nobody, steal your peace. It's free 99 for peace. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been married for 3 years, and marriage is not always good and it's not always bad. You have your ups, you have your downs,
Mhm.
and I have I listen, I done been through the damn ringer, okay? I feel like an old ass lady right now sitting there telling y'all this, but I done been through some drastic shit, and it was an experience, you know what I'm saying? But I'm
Mhm.
still married. Like me and my husband still married, and it's a lot of stuff that comes with this. And like when you get married, I will say this to everybody: keep folks out your business. I don't give a fuck who it is, your mama, your auntie. Just keep folks out your business, because that's a strong part of being married. You have to communicate with your significant other. Sometimes it don't always work out like that. I ain't gonna tell nobody how to fight. You do what you want to do, fight how you want to fight. But I just know what I went through in the battle I overcame, because I was all over the place. I had to lost myself. I ain't even gonna sit here and stunt. Like, I don't be on Facebook and I don't put people in my business because I ain't that type of person. But I went through a lot of shit,
Mhm.
and I overcame that shit though. And as you know, I do have a lash line. Um, it's called Lucky Seven Glamorous. I do sell lashes. I install them also. I sell the strip lashes, and I also install them. I do individuals too, but I also work in healthcare and I go to school for nursing. So I
Mhm.
be having a lot on my plate. I try to stay busy so I can stay in a positive mind frame, because I just came from a bad space, a bad place. And like when I was going through that bad case or bad when I was in that bad space, I lost a lot of friends. Um, I ain't gonna say it was nobody in particular fault, but some stuff is not to be said all the time. And like
Mhm.
sometimes people you be thinking your friend, they not your friend, they be being fake. They just want to be around you to keep up to see what you got going on. You know what I mean? It just be so much stuff like this day and age we in, they don't know what real friends are, okay? They don't know what a real friend is. They don't know what it means to be a real friend. Like, I'm not saying everybody, but certain people, I, they just different from how we grew up. My era, like, we ain't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got friends that I'm still friends with. We've been friends for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just certain situations I do not like. I don't even want to be back in that situation. I choose not to speak on certain stuff. I choose to just walk away because guess what? My peace is more important. My mental health is more important than to be walking around here crazy, acting out, tripping for nothing. When I could just walk away from this situation and deal with this situation accordingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
You
know,
know, you.
because I learned a lot I would say these last 5 years, I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot about friendships. I learned a lot about being married. I learned about like when you single, like stuff you gotta change, like sacrifices you have to make. I learned a lot. Like I really learned a lot. And I just took that in with me and made some motivation because my next goal is I want to buy a hair salon, which I am in the making of buying a hair salon in Detroit. And I'm gonna have a barber, some hairstylists. I'll be doing feet detoxes and lashes, and I plan on opening up a boutique next to my salon. And I want to bring my clothing line back. I have put a lot of stuff on pause because I wasn't in a good space, but I definitely got some goals going on, and I ain't gonna speak too much because I don't want nobody to be praying on my downfall. But bless y'all. For real, bless y'all before y'all even get the praying on me, okay? Bless y'all. But yeah, I got some stuff I'm trying to accomplish. I got some goals. I got some things I'm trying to do. So I'm proud of myself. I came a long way because y'all just don't know. Some people know, but you wouldn't know. I was in a real bad space and I came up out that space. I got my shit together. I went and got me a new house. All knew everything in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't bullshitting. I still got my same job, even though I had took some time off. But yes, I still got my same job. So I'm working, going to school, and I'm making preparations to open up stuff. And I'm just trying to build and, I'm trying to settle the score. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have a retirement plan for me and my kids because I got a lot of kids and I got these little people, they dependent on me. You feel me? So
Hmm.
I'm just trying to do the right thing and get my shit together. Cause I was fucked up. Like I ain't like the way I was looking and feeling like I don't want nobody ever to go through that. Like it's not fun. It's a horrible feeling. And I'm so glad that I'm not in that space no more. But I will say shout out to the few little people that stuck with me, that rode with me, that didn't judge me, that didn't turn their back on me, that didn't talk about me or run to the next bitch or, run their mouth. Cause that's what be wrong with people. Y'all talk about everybody business but yours.
Of course.
So
It's called deflection. You know, a lot of
Right.
people
And if it's
deflect.
anything anybody wanted to ask me, they could have just came and asked me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that because I've always been a good hearted person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm past that now, so I'm on to bigger and better things. So I ain't even like I said, I ain't even on that type of time right now. My main focus is trying to get these businesses popping and trying to do what I gotta do, like financially, physically, emotionally for myself and for my kids. Like I said, I got my lash line popping. And I have a lot of people that shop with me in the Flint and Detroit area, so shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
I got my supporters here in Saginaw. I got a few people that deal with me on the last tip, or however the case may go. But I try to support everybody, so I don't feel no type of way towards nobody, and I'm just glad that we as Black people are getting our businesses together. I just ran from y'all. Dang. We're getting our businesses. Oh my God.
Hey, it's all good.
No, y'all can stay in here. they, they about you could stay in here. But yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just happy that I'm doing better than what I was doing. And like I said, mental health is very important, so everybody should be aware of mental health, or people should make fun of people that have mental health issues, because that stuff is serious. Like, man, people just don't know how serious that stuff is. Like, you could be in a real dark space and nobody don't know, and you could just be hurting, you could be messed up, and people just be thinking everything going sweet with you, and oh my God, I don't know, they just be doing too much. So like, I'm just I'm just like, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just so happy that I made it past, you know what I'm saying, that situation, like with the situation I was in. Like, whew, Jesus. For real. Like, look, my baby don't try to give me a hug. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what's up, though. No, I wanted to ask you, remember when I last saw you at my job?
yeah, I think I was having my baby,
Mm-hmm.
my last daughter. Yep, I was. I was having my last daughter, and she is 2 years old now. And when I was having her, she was like three. Actually, when I had her, she was like 3 pounds and 9 ounces. So she was like one of these type babies.
Mm-hmm.
But she is so big right now. Like, she a big girl. She very healthy. So, yep, that was the last time I seen you. Yep, I was having my baby. She 2 years old.
It was, I still remember it because it was like in the morning time, and then you had spoke to me. You was just like, "Hey, how you been?" and stuff like that. But
Yeah, because I hadn't seen you in so long. Like, I hadn't seen you in a long time. But you don't really be out like that. Like, you always been like a calm person. Like, you don't really be, you know, with the in crowd like that.
no, not
I mean,
really. But
you know some people. I know you know some people, because, I know you know some people from my neighborhood.
hmm
So you just, you just cool. Like, you want, like, you cool. Like, I could say you a non-judgmental person, and you just deal with people how you deal with them without all the extra stuff. I can honestly say that. Yeah.
I mean, I used to be wild and stuff like that. But now that I got older, I'm more responsible,
Right.
disciplined, and I'm about my business. And like when I had met you and stuff like that, I was in that dark place too. But it's just the fact like you took the time out to check up on me, because when you strong, or when you considered the strong friend or the strong individual, nobody actually cares or see how your well being.
People
And
always think you're all right. They
yes,
always think because you're
yes,
strong that you
yes.
don't have problems, you don't go through stuff. Well, hey, let me tell you a motherfucking story, okay? Cause yes, I was that like even some of my friends didn't even know I was going through the shit I was going through because I was like so quiet about it. Like I really did. I had a select few, but I'm pretty sure a few people caught on to what was going on. But yeah, when you be the strong person all the time, people don't be like they don't expect for you to be weak minded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they don't expect for you to have issues or go through things. So yeah, I totally get it. I totally feel where you're coming from. Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes I just want to have a bad day, and people look at me and they say, "Oh, you ain't supposed to have a bad day. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be smiling. You're supposed to be positive." I'm like, damn, like everybody else can wake up on the wrong side of the bed and be left alone and be respected in their boundaries. But the moment you disrespect my boundaries, I'll get upset. Like,
Right.
yeah, I didn't have an attitude then, but I'm gonna have an attitude because I just told you that I don't want to be bothered, and
Right.
then you undermine me or you bypass my request, then I'm gonna bark at you, and it's all love,
Right.
and I do it out of
Right.
love because like just because like I'm cool with you or that we friends and this and that, like I'm gonna check you out of love, like leave me alone. I'll be back, you know what I'm saying, to my normal self. Let me get through this funk a little bit. But I go through that a lot. I just be wanting sometimes just cut everybody off sometimes and just be alone for like a week or something so I can
You know what?
recharge.
Sometimes you gotta do that though. Like you gotta cut everybody off. Like right now, me, I'm at this point where shit, I really don't got no damn friends. Like for real, for real. Like I'm more of to myself. Like I don't got nothing going on. Like I don't really deal with nobody. Like I can't even pick up my phone and call a motherfucker and be like, girl, let's go hang out and chill. Like I don't got that. And my friends that I do got, they stay out of town. Like my
Hmm.
friends stay out of town. So if I want to go chill, I'm gonna have to go to Georgia or Grand Rapids or Tennessee because that's where my friends stay at. I got a few friends here. You know what I'm saying that I deal with. But sometimes me and my friends we don't talk all the time because we all got our own separate life. We all got kids and we working and we're working parents or we're we're doing things like we're focused or we're staying busy. But like when we do have time to kick it, we get on that phone and we talk. You know what I'm saying? We talk for hours and we might not talk like that again to what 2 or 3 months from now because we all be doing stuff, which ain't no problem. But sometimes you just gotta cut people off and stay in your lane and just mind your business. Like that's the wave now. Cause if
Yeah.
you don't, you gonna always be in some shit, okay?
Yeah.
Cause these motherfuckers is messy. And these motherfuckers talk too much. You can't tell nobody your business because when they get mad, they gonna talk about your ass and tell your business. So you was never my friend. If you get mad and talk about me like that, you was never my friend. Or if you at your friend house sitting up talking about me or your friends talking about me, You was never my friend, so.
And I got a story for you, man.
All right.
Oh, since we're talking about that, I had a few friends who turned on me and stuff. And I can admit I'm a very flawed person because I have a good heart. And then when you have a good heart, you think everybody's heart is like yours. And that's the biggest misconception of having a good heart. Because you want to help everybody. And when you have said yes 1,000 times, they're going to forget those 1,000 times. They're going to remember that no. And the moment I had to adjust to my new life because my personal life fucking sucks. I'm out here by myself. I don't have no brothers. I don't have no daddy no more. And my sperm donor, he got dementia now. So I'm out here by myself.
Right.
I don't get along with my family like that. So I'm thugging by myself. But instead of sitting here feeling sorry for myself, I do my business. I do my show, helping people and stuff like that. But when I was going through that, and I was young, I was only 27 years old. To everybody else, when I started looking in, that may not be young, but it is young when you losing people that you supposed to like grow old with. Because I thought me and my brother was gonna grow old together, and then he died at 40 years old, and then I'm left picking up the pieces. I'm left making sure that the bills are paid. I'm left dealing with a grieving mother, and I'm going to work, and people was like, "Oh yeah, I know that you're going through something, but don't bring that into work." I'm like, "Excuse me." And I'm like, ain't nobody bringing shit to work. I just wanted to be left alone because I went through something traumatic. And how come when we go through something traumatic as men, as women, as black people all together, nobody takes it seriously, especially black people, because they're like, oh well, we've been conditioned to handle anything. But I don't know why I was having these nightmares. I don't know why I was going through just triggers and lashing out on people. It was times that I couldn't even sleep. I was afraid to go to sleep. So I would wake up. I remember one time I didn't sleep for 5 days and I was tripping, losing my mind and stuff. But to make a long story short, I thought that I could confide in people and stuff because I really didn't know what to do. I kind of felt like I was a wounded animal. And people went back and told my business that I told them in secrecy and just build up and formulated these teams and formulated these groups to come at me and stuff like that. Well, I'm like, look, like y'all know that I went through something tough. I went through something painful. And I'm young. Like, I don't know everything. So you gotta grow, you gotta mature, you gotta age in order to get some type of wisdom. So you will be able to know next time because every experience prepares you for another experience. So if it happens to me again, I will be able to handle it a lot better because I have an outlet now. But at that time, I didn't know what my life was going to be. I was at a total crossroad. And again, when you that strong person that everybody come to, when you that empath, nobody think about the empath, how they conduct themselves through adversity, through trauma, through depression. Because I was depressed. I wanted to die. I used to beg and pray to God to take me out. Don't wake me up from this bed. You know what I'm saying? And now I repented because I have a lot going on for myself. So I repented, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just a lot of things that I haven't forgotten. I forgive, but I haven't forgotten. Like once you cross me, stay over there. I don't want nothing
Yeah.
to do with you. And I have people try to come back and apologize, because it happened to them, and they were trying to get advice from me. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, good luck.
Right. And that's, you know what? That be my thing right there. Like, I be so nice and forgiving. Like, people will do shit to me and I forgive them and be right back cool with them. Shit, not no more. That shit
No.
is done and over with. That shit is too much draining time and draining energy. Like, obviously, if we keep getting into it, it's like either me or it's you. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, we need to just depart friendship. Like, I still speak to you. You still, hey, what's up? I never talk about you. I never tell your business or nothing like that. Like, it's people that I'm not cool with now. Like, them hoes don't talk about me like a motherfucking dog at the round table. I ain't give a fuck, because guess what? Bitch, I ain't tell y'all secrets. I can tell all y'all motherfucking secrets. I'll turn this bitch up if I wanted to drop some secrets. But I'm not cut like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown as hell. And it's better that we just part and got our separate ways. And then I want to take it back to, you said you be like, the heart you be having, you be expecting for people to treat you like that. That was a big problem with me. Like,
Hmm.
I be so nice and giving and caring and looking out for motherfuckers, but when I be fucked up, them motherfuckers don't be nowhere to be found. I don't be seeing they ass nowhere. Motherfuckers don't even ask me, am I okay? Do you need something? Because they so used to me always doing the giving or always being there to help somebody. But sometimes, like, strong people need love too. They need a hug sometimes. They need a motherfucker to tell them it's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Like, we be needing hugs and stuff too. Like, I learned sometimes you just gotta take a break from everybody and everything, and you gotta recuperate. And that's what I had to do. I had to rebuild myself, like, for real, because
Hmm.
this drastic situation I went through, like, I went through this it was just a bunch of bullshit basically, and it was all based on he say she say shit. And I never knew that people could be so fucking hateful and so fucking messy. Like, I don't seen it happen, but not like, not when you put yourself in the situation. It be going on for so long until you just get tired. You be like, look, fuck this shit. I'm tired. I done hung in there long as I could. I got to go. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, like, having a good heart, it can get you fucked up. Like, cause I know I'm a good friend. I know I got a good heart. And I know that, like, I'm not a bad person. But if you get on my bad side, don't think shit gonna be sweet all the time. Yeah, I could get on your ass just like you call yourself getting on my ass. And, like, people be doing little sneaky dirty shit and be thinking I don't be knowing. Guess what? I be knowing everything. I just don't speak on it. Some shit is better left unsaid. Sometimes it's best to just walk away. Cause a motherfucker act like your friend and, like, they uphold these standards for you, right? Like,
Hmm.
oh, don't do this, don't do that. But guess what? Them same bitches will go behind your back and do the same shit to your ass that they don't want you to do to them. You know what I'm saying? They'll go
Hmm.
hook their friends up with your baby daddy. They'll go, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just do dirty ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking like I'm just saying in general terms. This is shit motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? And it's horrible. Like, it's like shit just not the same no more. And I choose to, honestly, I choose to be by myself. I choose to, like, focus on what I got going on. And yes, shout out to my friends, my real friends that been with me through this whole little journey, that's been supporting me. My friends that check on me, even if it's every once a month, they still say, "Hey, Arnisha, you okay?" or "Nee, you good?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not always okay. You
Right.
feel me? Like, I'm not always okay. Like, people be thinking you always okay. You're not. Like, I go through stuff. I'm human. I have problems. You know what I'm saying? But people be so selfish. Like, people be one-sided, and people be like narcissists, and they gaslight your ass, all type of weird ass shit. I don't got time for that shit no more. Like, I don't real deal changed a lot. Like, I don't care. I used to care a lot about certain shit, like what a motherfucker think or how a motherfucker feel. Now, like, I don't give a fuck. You could go lay the fuck down somewhere and find you something safe to do, cause I don't care. You feel me? So, that's how I be feeling. And now I'm just like, it took a lot for me to get to where I'm at right now. And I don't want to go back into that sunken space. I don't want to go back into that dark spot. I don't want to go back into that hole. So what I'm trying to do is stay out here in the light. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay out here in the light and do what's best for me, do what's best for my family. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I make all the right decisions, because I haven't always been in the position I am in now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been up, I done been down, I done been to the bottom of the pits down. I done been up, up, up. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I learned about when you up, never talk about a motherfucker because you up, or kick nobody when they down. Because guess what? God will snatch that shit right from your ass and bring you the fuck down 10 notches, okay? He'll make your ass feel the same shit them people feeling. That's why you don't do people wrong, or you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is simple. Like, it's what they say is free 99 to keep it motherfucking real, okay?
Yeah, and
For
and
real.
I just miss the old days when friends had the same enemies, when people had code of conduct, when people had integrity, morals, the stuff that we grew up on. But now, you will see your friends updating your enemies on you and
Yes,
shit.
on what you got going on.
And
Like,
that's
bitch,
why I don't
how you
trust
even
nobody.
know my business? You know what I'm saying? Because this clown don't talk. You
Hmm.
feel me? It's always a clown in the middle.
Yeah. But I just let them, have their circus. But I don't have to entertain it. I don't have to pay admission.
Right.
But if anything,
And damn
I
show
seen
ain't
it.
gotta be a part of the damn show, okay?
No, hell no. If anything, I'm the ringmaster, cause
Okay.
cause I control the whole entire setting. Cause if I don't respond to it, then it's not a show. It's not
Exactly.
an event and stuff.
Right.
So I learned that
Right.
because by doing this, I had gained so much redemption, not just from people, but from myself, because I proved to them. Because people will leave you for dead. You know what I'm saying? People will leave you to rot. But I came back stronger than ever. I came back like with a vengeance and show motherfuckers that I didn't have to go to college to do this. And I talked to Hollywood stars. I had talked to some interesting people. And I've been doing this all by myself. And I don't need the recognition. I did this for me because I got to do this for me first before
Right.
anything and before anybody can give me my props. I'm proud of me before anybody else proud of me. But don't get me wrong, I'm happy that people enjoy my product, my work, because it's work. And they don't think that this is not work. I just stay here and talk to people or to random strangers every
No,
week.
it's
But
definitely
this
a
is work.
job. It's
This is work.
definitely a job. Cause my sister, she got her own little podcast show. Like, she play music and stuff, and like, it's on AMP. Um, like, she do different shows every day, and like, it's interesting. Like, and it's definitely a job. Like, anybody that do podcasts and music shows, and like what you doing right now, shout out to y'all, because it's definitely a work of art, and it's definitely a process, and you got to have patience. Yes, you do. Can you go get my charger? Yeah. You definitely like you got to have, and you been with it. How long you been doing this? About 3 years or more?
Almost 3 years, almost.
Yeah.
It'll be 3 years
Okay.
in January. So, but it's just it's nothing like building something from scratch, something that you can call yours, and it's just an experience, like the journey of it all. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm not looking for money because the money going to come, but it's just the rewards of knowing that I took the time out to listen to people and gain their stories and gain their wisdom and testimonies and stuff. And I apply it into my daily life, and it just shows us that we can all get along. All of us ain't dysfunctional people, but we can all get along and it's just conversate. And that's
Right.
what it's about, communication. So many people don't know how to communicate. So many people don't know how to listen, or they be hearing but they're not listening to you.
Yes, I agree with you. That is, you know what? That is a big part of life. Communication, baby. When I tell you communication is the key, it's the key. Because if you don't communicate appropriately or communicate like you supposed to, shit is not gonna go right. I'm gonna say that honestly. And that was something that I was going through with, with my marriage. It was lack of communication, you know what I'm saying, or the wrong communication signals was being signaled, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So like I totally get it, communication. And they teach you that in school, like they teach you that like communication is like the number one process. Communication, like communication is everything. Like I don't care what nobody say, you have to communicate. Like lack of communication, everything will go wrong. Everything, you send the wrong signals. Like you just gotta communicate. Like
Mm-hmm.
ain't nowhere around that one.
Yeah, it's funny because when I like talk to my chick or whatever like that, and she be like, "Why are you so quiet?" I'm like, "Cause I'm listening to you." And she's like, "You don't gotta be so quiet." I'm like, "You're not used to people listening. You should used to people hearing." But I actually had gained a new trait by processing everything that's being said to me. So just in case I can catch somebody in a line later, be like, no, you ain't say that. You said this, and
Right.
this is how you said it, and this is the way that you have put it down. But I don't be trying to catch nobody in the line. But if they lie, then hey. But that's just everybody. That's I was just speaking in general. But this just really had enhanced my listening skills. So,
Right.
rather than that, I just really happy for people who have been through tough times and was able to find a way to overcome it for themselves because the suicide rate is so high for men and women, and just not having the support system or that healing circle to talk to or be ashamed to get therapy. I got therapy myself because I wanted to lead by example. I didn't want to be a hypocrite by talking about mental health and depression when I still had some stuff going on inside me. So,
I ain't afraid to say it neither. I have to give me some little therapy going on too, cause yeah, that's like that's some people shouldn't make fun of people like move girl. Um that's something people shouldn't make fun of people because I actually, took the steps to take therapy too because like I said, I was in this deep dark space and I had needed to come up out of that space because it seemed like I was just sinking more and more and more into it. And then I felt kind of bad because like I got older kids too. Like my kids, I got some grown kids, and my grown kids was like, "Ma, like I felt bad because it's like my kids was messed up because I was messed up, and I didn't want to put that on them. So I had to get myself together for the sake of my kids, even my older kids, you know what I'm saying? Even though, they will always be like, "Ma, you okay?" Or, you know, "It's gonna get better, Ma. Like, do you need me to do this?" Or I could take the kids to school. I could do this. Like, if I didn't have my older kids, I don't know what I would have did. I don't think I could have made it through it. Like, I don't think I would have, especially my oldest son. Like, my oldest son done been through everything with me, so he the real goat. For real. It's like your oldest kids go through everything with you. Like, they like literally go through everything with you. So I gotta give a shout out to my two oldest kids, cause that we came a long way. I'ma say we, cause they went through this whole little process with me. And when I tell you, I had to literally fight through this, because like I was in a real dark space. Like, I'm really like, honestly, I'm really just coming up out of it like these last couple months, because like I wasn't even the same person like how everybody else see me. I used to be just looking crazy. Like, I wasn't my regular self. Like, I ain't care about, like, I just didn't care. Like, I didn't care about my hair. And everybody know me. I keep my hair, all that stuff done, like, for real, for real. But I'm already a small person, so I was smaller than what I am now. So,
You're so crazy.
no, I'm
Yeah,
dead serious though, cause
I
like,
know.
it was like, and then like, I'm the type of person, like, when I be under stress, my face get black, and like around my eyes be looking like a little raccoon and shit. Like, I was looking crazy. Like, and I ain't really pay attention until like I paid attention, but I was so focused on doing other stuff. But and so my sister was like, "Look at yourself in the mirror." You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin, I ain't gonna lie, my cousin had told me one time too. She was like, "Cuz," she was like, "Is you all right?" You know, she was like, "You straight?" She was like, "I'll do your hair if you need me to." And it wasn't even that type of situation. It's just that I was just on some depressed stuff, and I was sad and stuff. But like, my cousin did used to do my hair and do my lashes and stuff to make me feel better. But now I can honestly say, and I cannot say this enough. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. It's almost my bedtime.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm surprised. I'm surprised
Yeah,
I'm here doing
look,
that
we
myself.
don't got older now, so I can't hang.
Hey, I feel it. I feel
Yeah, I can't hang like I used to, but yes, like, I'm thankful for a lot of people that was there for me. And like, I had one friend that rocked with me. Me and her are no longer friends. Like, we
it.
don't talk no more. But she was there for me. Like, I don't know if it was fake or if it was real, but she did look out. She did like help me get through it. Like, she helped me get my shit together. Like, I haven't heard nobody say, "Well, such and such said this and such said that." Like, we just don't talk no more. I really can't speak on the situation why, but like, it's cool though. I ain't mad at her or nothing. But um, and then I got friends that like I wasn't talking to because of the shit I was going through in my marriage, or it was like I had to real deal come up out of that shit, because it was breaking my bond with people that I've been friends with for a long time, or certain people, like, it was just it was doing too much, like for real. And I real deal had to reevaluate myself, my situation. Like I had to real deal write down some goals. Like this is what I want to do. These the steps I got to take to get back up to here. Cause like I always been a person that went to work or, you know, like I ain't go to school all the time. And that's crazy because I'm actually super smart, but I really don't like school. Not for everybody, and everybody don't got the patience for it. You know what I mean? So, but now I am in school, and I'm going into my second semester in September. But I'm finally like I'm getting to where I want to be in my house. Coming along, I found me a nice, pretty house. Like it's like how I want the house I want it to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 4 bedrooms and like a furnished basement. Like, and like before then, like it was hard. Like I had stayed in a bullshit ass house. I had a bullshit ass landlord, and like I had to move out of my house because my landlord was on some bullshit. Like he wanted to move his family in. Like it was just so much bullshit. Yes, I had like, and this, and I, you know what? I really don't want to expose a motherfucker, but like the landlord, he was like, this motherfucker just a slummy ass landlord. Like I'm not gonna lie, and the motherfucker sit up and act like, you know, talk about tennis and shit. It be the motherfucking landlords. They be having these 1969 ass houses with 2023 prices. How that work? How the fuck you want me to pay your ass 1,100 in rent and my tub is yellow and my toilet blue? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
There you go. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
like for real. And then they be having that old ass ceiling tile and shit. Like, bro, go on and put a ceiling in this motherfucker. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, these landlords be fucked up. They real deal be wanting you to pay them all this rent money. So I happen to run into a nice ass house the way I wanted it to be. And all I had to do was just refurnish it out. So, you know, and I had moved like, oh, I want to say I moved like maybe, what's that, 2 years ago out the crossing? I moved out the crossings maybe like 2 years ago. And I never did, when I moved, I knew I was like staying in bullshit ass houses. Like it was just so me and my kids could have somewhere to stay because I did not want to go stay with my mama. But I had kept, hell no,
hell no.
Man, hell to the fucking no. And anybody that know my mama, all she do is talk fucking shit all day. And she don't never shut the fuck up, okay? Like my mama, for real, my mama talk shit all day. Like she don't never just shut the fuck up. Like for real. So I can't, you know, I cannot stay with my mama. So it was like one of them situations. Like I had to do what I had to do, and like I had my furniture in storage for like 2 years. I'm like, I'm not gonna just move because I had nice shit. So them 2 years, all my good shit was in storage. I had bullshit ass furniture I did not give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? I had some of my like my good shit up in my house, but when I moved in the house I stay in now, I went and got all my good shit out of storage, and like I sorted through shit I was gonna keep, you know, stuff like that. But like everything I wrote down, I accomplished a lot of my motherfucking goals. Like, but one thing I wanted to do was go to church more. But I also work a lot, and like on Sundays I work like 12, so I don't like have time to go to church every Sunday, but I can go every other Sunday because I be off. Like I'm done be my weekends off, but I be tired of the motherfucker too, cause like I be sleep all the time, cause I work a split shift, but I gotta like an 8 hour shift, but it's like a split shift. You know what I'm saying? So I might do 5 and then, you know what I'm saying, do 3 or however it may go. Like, but the point is, like, I be tired and I just be trying to do the right shit. And I'm glad to be in the position that I am in. And I'm glad I'm working myself up out of what I just went through. Cause, like, if you look at me now, you wouldn't believe all the shit that I have been through. Like, just with being married, like, I don't blame nobody for nothing I went through. I take full responsibility for everything I went through. Like, you know, you allow shit to go on, it's gonna go on. If you don't allow it, then you don't allow it. But like, it was a lesson learned. Like, I can't lie, it was a good lesson learned, and I learned a lot from it. It made me a stronger woman. It made me a better woman, and I got to see who my real friends was. You know what I'm saying? I already knew motherfuckers were my friend, but I just needed that confirmation. You know what I'm saying? And so the confirmation came through. And then, like, the motherfuckers I least expected to come through and be there for me was there. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even expect these, like, this person to be there or this person to take up for me or this person to say this or say that. Like, it was the opposite. The people I did expect, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like just a bunch of he say, she say, or, you know, motherfuckers sitting up discussing my marriage at the next bitch house, or, you know, like, it was just too much. But if everybody attend to their own business and stay out of everybody else's business, I think everybody had their shit together, like, for real, because how the fuck is you all up in my business? You know what I'm saying? But you got all this bullshit. Like, you talking about what I got going on, but we ain't talking about what you got going on, though. Let's talk about what you got. Your shit is way worse than mine, baby girl. Let's talk about what you got going on instead of always bringing me up. You know what I'm saying? And see, I be knowing who says shit because I don't fuck with nobody like that. So I be knowing who the fuck I done said some shit to. So I'm like, okay, bitch, you went back and said this shit because, bitch, you was the only bitch that knew that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell this bitch. I only told you. So, yeah, bitch, you went back and ran your mouth. And that's why I'm glad I went through. I'm like, I hate I went through what I went through, but I'm glad I went through what I went through because it made me smarter, it made me wiser, it made me stronger, and it opened up my eyes to a lot of bullshit. Like, yeah, trick no good. You'll never get the gooch again. For real.
Crazy.
You'll never trick the gooch again. You got me that one time, but not again, baby. Okay?
Yeah, to reflect on what you just said, um, I always say that the best check to ever receive is a reality check
Yep.
because you just look at things from a different perspective. Because I'm grateful for everything that I've gone through because it was supposed to happen.
Right.
Because we got to go through things to get us on the path that we are today, and then we're going to be at tomorrow. So everybody can't go. Everybody can't come with you. Everybody can't be there when you receive your blessing. So
Right.
now that I have responsibilities, because like I look at this as my second chance, and second chances don't come every day. So when I be studying and doing what I'm doing, a whole lot of people be trying to distract me. And it's not their fault because their vision wasn't, well, my vision wasn't their vision. So they gonna call me with some bullshit, or they gonna call me with some shit that's totally irrelevant to distract me from my purpose. And like I said, it's not their fault, but I'm being tested. So when you're being tested on what you say that you're gonna do differently, or what you're gonna give up, what you're gonna sacrifice, that's the test right there. So if people can't respect that you're changing or evolving, then they're not supposed to be there. So that's the test to see who's really your friend and who's your foe. So, but other than that, I'm very grateful for everything that I have to go through, because I won't be who I am today. And you won't be who you are today either.
Yep. I agree with you on that one. I probably still be, I ain't gonna say green, but I be icy whitey ass motherfucker. Cause I'm just nice, but like I got that hood mentality. But I got it both. I got book smarts, I got street smarts. But like it's so much more to life than the bullshit that we be going through, or the bullshit we be talking about. Like it's just more to life, and like I
Yeah.
had to like focus. Like I really had to focus and get myself together, and like I had to start making preparations to do the right thing. That's why I'm like my salon I'm getting ready to open up. I'm not gonna open it up here. It's gonna be in Detroit. That's where I'm starting it off. But ain't nothing wrong with sagging all this. Like I just feel like fuck it. I'm just gonna say this shit.
Yeah, say it. Put it on the floor.
Right. I just feel like it's a lot of people in Saginaw that have great businesses and that's doing great things, but it's a lot of people that go unnoticed, or it's a lot of people that people don't fuck with because they're not popular or some shit like that. I think most Saginaw fuck with who popular. I peep that. Like if you not popular, motherfuckers do not support you. They do not buy shit from you. You know, or if a motherfucker can tarnish your reputation here so called, or you know, bitches do petty shit. Oh, don't fuck with her. She fuck my baby daddy. So what? What the fuck that got to do with me? Like, bitch, I don't care. This bitch for to spend his money with me. You feel me? Like you talking about she fucked your baby daddy, bitch. That don't got nothing to do with me. This is a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I just be like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still sell my lashes. I still got my few customers here, and I got quite a few people here. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I got quite a few people here that, you know, they inbox me and they shop with me. Like, they buy lashes all the time. Like, even like when I be mobile, my car in the shop right now, but even when I be mobile, I keep some lashes in my back seat. Like, you know, when I be at the gate, it be people that be like, hey, you got some lashes, or, you know, so I try to support everybody. Even if I don't like your ass, I still shop with you or buy some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need support, okay? We all on the, ain't nobody better than nobody. We all going through the same shit. We all trying to get in the bag. We all trying to run up a check. We all trying to eat and live around this motherfucker, okay?
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I went out of town as well, because it's politics. Gatekeepers here, because I feel like I will not get respected unless I die. You know, so that's when I'm gonna get all the love. I'm gonna get all the recognition, because I made history. Not saying that I'm the best nigga here as far as this podcast shit, but I made history with the episodes. You have never really seen anybody who have been this consistent on anything. But I respect the people that made me, because I couldn't have done this without my guests and done it without my subscribers, followers, people, blase, blase. But as far as over 500 episodes, nobody has ever done that here. But
Oh,
I
that's
bet.
good. That's
Oh,
real
thank you.
good.
Thank you. But I say this because, just like you said, you have to go out of town. I had to go out of town a lot because it was people that I knew that was jealous of just the success. And it wasn't that I got big headed, became Hollywood, or treated people wrong. It was just the progress of the business. But I just tell everyone, like, I ain't lazy. You know, and
Right.
people take, and I don't take a day off. I don't believe in a day off. I work every day at this shit. If you don't see me on camera, I'm working on this shit. So, and I do everything by myself. I didn't have no assistant. I didn't have no help. I have no co-host. So, just the fact that I was able to do this by myself, and when I do make it, because I already feel like I made it, but once I make it to like a bigger platform, a wider audience, y'all all watch me from the bottom. Y'all watch me from the beginning. But we gonna see who creates particular narratives and stuff
Right.
like that, because they would do that. So I commend you for your business, and I will help you promote it as well. You know, give you some more clientele, but we just need to stop that as a people. Like, you don't know no one's story or struggle
Right.
that they have to go through.
Right. Like a lot of people look. I swear to God, I feel you, because a lot of people look at me and they be like, "Oh, you still with your husband? You this? He did this to you. You should do this to him, or turn your back and this and that." I be like, "Girl, shut the fuck up, okay?"
Need to. She sound like she a hater, man. Like, get it.
Right? It just be multiple people saying this shit to me. Like, I know what the fuck I gotta do, and like,
Oh,